Hey. I swear I look so tired. And do you know what? I am literally just awake and I'm just wanting to get straight into filming this week. It's kind of just like dawned on me that I haven't started any of my Christmas tutorials yet, and yeah, it's like 3 weeks to Christmas. 2 weeks? I don't know. So yeah guys, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be starting off our Christmas tutorials, and this tutorial is actually inspired by somebody. So if I just get my phone here, this makeup tutorial is inspired by Bella_makeup off Instagram. So yeah. First off, just going to start on my eyebrows. As per usual, I use the soap brows, this wee one here. If you find that watching someone doing their eyebrows is pretty boring and pretty dull, feel free to skip this bit and just head to the makeup, because I know I would. I just find it so boring watching people do their eyebrows. I don't know, I think it's because I don't really care. I think everybody has their own way of doing their eyebrows. Unless you really are intrigued or want to know how someone does their eyebrows. This is the Makeup Obsession Microfine Brow Pencil. And then I just like to kind of go around and fill in any wee sparse areas. It's mainly around my tail and kind of like this front wee bit. And then lastly, I'm going to take the Colourpop liquid liner. This is in the shade Grande. It's just a nice brown colour, and I just even further like to fill in any wee sparse areas. And obviously because this is a liquid liner, it is pretty intense, pretty pigmented. So I've kind of trained myself to go really light-handed. And just do like wee feather light strokes. So I'm just going to go off camera now and carve them out, and I'm going to be using the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate, and this is in the shade CO.5. And then I'm also going to be taking these wee shadow shields. You can just get these off Amazon or eBay. I just buy them on eBay, and I just buy them in bulk. Just makes it a bit cheaper for you. I think I'm just going to be grabbing this wee bite-sized mini e.l.f. eyeshadow palette in the shade Truffles. Just one of these wee ones here, and then I'm going to take the darkest shade here, and I'm going to be taking that on a Inglot 3-1T brush. Is that? It's the Inglot brush for your eyebrows basically. I'm actually going to be using eyeshadow to just map out my shape, because it just means if I want to change it, if I go too high or too low, or if I mess up, it just means that with it being eyeshadow, it's easy to just kind of dust away. To a certain extent, I suppose. What I usually like to do in my head before I do something like this, I kind of try to imagine an invisible line and kind of like draw it with my brush. So then I like to take a wee bit of product and I kind of like to stamp areas. Then it just means that it's like dot to dot, but with eyeshadow. And I'm just going to join the inner corner to that first wee stroke that I made. From the first stroke now to the second stroke, it just kind of means that it's so much easier to just go around. Like, don't get me wrong, of course, if you do feel more confident, that you just grab a wee brush like this and a bit of shadow, or even with a liquid liner and you literally just go to town, that's completely fair enough. But I'm just trying to figure out a way that can make it easier for you guys if you want to recreate. Oh my god, I look like some sort of bug. So then I'm going to change to a wee flat brush just like so, and then I'm also going to go into this shade again. I would say if I used a bigger brush, this would take me half the time to do this. As you can see, it's really starting to come together now. I think that it looks really cool the way it actually is, but of course it's going to look so much better once we have the glitter on. So you just want to really make sure you don't miss any wee bits and get that shadow right into that top lash line as well. Just making sure that there's no gaps or creasing or anything. Oh, I'm so excited for this. I always get so excited whenever I'm working with glitter, so I'm still want to keep my shadow shades on, and then I'm going to go in with the Helen A glitter. Can't actually tell you what shade this is because the label is actually over the opening, so whenever you actually opened it for the first time, like the label kind of got destroyed. So I will actually look this up on the website and then I will link it down below for you guys. Do you know, I would even say purple, like a pure purple. Let me see. Glitter. Of course not with a brown shadow underneath, or this green glitter. This green glitter from Glitter Shakers. Oh my god, I have to say I am definitely wanting to use this glitter in a makeup tutorial this year for Christmas, and I honestly have no idea how to use it or what to do with it. But this all over the lid. Oh, beautiful! So obviously you don't have to do brown, you could do whatever colour you want. Pink, yellow, yellow glitter. Yellow glitter is absolutely gorgeous. I have this one here from LA Colors, LA Splash, and it's called Hawaiian Fizz. Oh, and it is beautiful. I'm going to shut up now and just get on with it. And then I'm going to be also taking the Helen A Cosmetics Clear Shine Fixing Gel. So it's basically just like a glitter glue, but as you can see it comes with a doe foot applicator, so it's actually really really easy to apply to the lid, or if you want to be a wee bit more precise with it or something. And it's also such a really fine, not fine, but a really thin product, so it just means that your glitter doesn't crease or crackle or get really thick and chunky. I absolutely love this product for applying glitters, and I'll just cover that whole area. And then of course you want to make sure you bring it right out to that winged area, and you also want to make sure that you bring it right up to the edges as well. I've mentioned this before on my channel, but this is what I like to do whenever I'm using like pigments or glitters, and this is usually like the final step that I'll take. I'll just take a setting spray, preferably a setting spray that's made to set your makeup, lock it in place, etc. So I like to use the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. So I like to just spritz just my eyes. I find that if you just give your eyes just a wee final spritz of setting spray, it just really molds the glitter onto your lids, and it just prevents it from flicking off through the day. Is that lighting a bit better? I can't really tell. So I've just put my blinds up so that my lighting can get a wee bit brighter. I'm honestly thinking so much about going back to artificial lighting, but if I'm being honest, I have no room because the way I film is I sit at my bed. So basically my camera is on my bed on this wee table. And then my bed is right beside my window, so I have no room here for lights unless they want to be sitting pretty wonky on my bed. But for primer guys, I'm going to be using the Revolution Glass Liquid Skin. And then I'm just going to be buffing this in with a brush. I usually use my fingers, but I have so much glitter everywhere that I don't really want to get any more glitter on my base. So I'm just going to let that primer do its thing. And then I'm going to be using these RuRu lashes, and these are in the style Sylvia. These wee ones here. See, while those lashes are getting tacky, I'm just going to go on and foundate my face. So I'm going to be using the Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. It's been such a long time since I've used this, but I was looking through my foundation drawer the other day, and I've actually been using it the past couple of days because I bought this ages ago. Like, this is actually my second bottle because it is actually quite a goodie foundation. But as I say, I bought this ages ago and I haven't used it yet, so I best start using it up. So I use the shade F5, so this is my fake tan shade. wondering what that thing was in the sky. It's a cloud. Idiot. Do you know, I don't really know about anybody else, but I don't even feel like it's Christmas this year. Like it's Christmas in like 3 weeks. I need to pull my finger out and start doing some Christmas tutorials, but it hasn't even really crossed my mind. Like everybody I know has their Christmas tree up and like we have our Christmas decorations up and everything. And usually whenever that goes up, that's whenever you get into the Christmas spirit. But no, I'm just not really feeling Christmas this year, and I don't know whether it's to do with COVID or the fact that like we can't actually go out and do our Christmas shopping and go and get like a hot chocolate and be in around the shops and feeling all Christmassy. And I don't know about anybody else, but I have to say I really do prefer the run up to Christmas instead of actually Christmas Day. I find Christmas Day a wee bit I absolutely hate Boxing Day, and I don't know why. Do you know what I think it is? I think unless you have nothing better to do than get absolutely pissed drunk, what else is there to do? Because nothing or nowhere is open, and obviously I don't drink, unfortunately. Sometimes I wish like I actually was able to actually drink, but obviously I don't drink for like health reasons. Whenever I say I don't drink, I'll maybe take like a glass of rosé or like a Bucks Fizz or something on Christmas morning, or mulled wine. I take a beer before I would take anything actually. I'm just going to be taking this Revolution foundation stick. This is the Fast Base foundation stick in the shade F13, and I'm just going to be using this as my cream bronzer. This is nearly done, by the way. Like, that's it up as far as it can go, so I'm literally going to be using this every day now until it's done. Just out of interest, I'm actually just thinking here, leave me a comment down below, like, if you drink. Like, if you don't drink, leave me a comment down below and tell me that you don't drink. Because I'm actually really intrigued to see who doesn't drink. I think there's not many of us, I can assure you that. And I just kind of find that like some people don't actually get it. I still to this day, I've been sober, let's just say. So basically I haven't been drinking now for about 2 years at this point, and everybody knows it. Like everybody freaking knows that I don't drink. But there's still a handful of people that are like, oh, I might a drink. No. Are you sure? No. Okay, are you sure you don't want a drink? No. Are you sure? There's stuff in there. Do you want me to write it down in blood? Like, see the looks that you get, or the, you don't drink? Yeah, okay, I'm boring, I get it. I swear to God, like, and I'm pretty sure that any of you guys out there that also don't drink, you get that look, or you get the that's, you know, God forbid you don't drink. I'm actually putting a wee bit more concealer on because I think I've blended up the cream contour just a wee bit high. It's like the look that you get whenever you say you don't want kids, like I know I was saying there it's because of health reasons. I actually have a video on it if you want to actually go and like check out my channel. I actually done a video on it like about 2 years now at this point. Like sometimes I'll just be like, life's too short, I'm having a cocktail. I love a French martini. Oh my God, French martini is my cocktail, and a porn star martini. They're so good. They are so good. So sometimes I'm just like, screw my body. I just realised that I was doing all that talking and I forgot to puff up my eyebrows again. I usually bring my eyebrows down so I can really get the foundation like in here. Because my eyebrow hairs are so long, they would actually get covered in foundation if I didn't do that also. An oldie but a goodie. This is the Coty Airspun loose powder. Oh! I was wondering where that powder puff went to. Oh, that's handy. Oh my God, that is disgusting. I am a dirty brute. but I just have like a wee clean powder puff here. I'm gonna use this wee powder just to bake. Highly unnecessary, but I do it anyway. I'm going to set my skin with the ColourPop Glisten Up Illuminating Setting Spray. This is actually really, really cute. It's got wee shimmer through it. Really, really nice. It's very subtle, by the way. Can't really see much of the shimmers. For my highlight, I'm going to be using this XX Revolution Focus highlight. This one here. Oh! Okay. And then I'm going to be using this wee blush I've never used before. And this is actually from Beauty Bay. It's just their powder blusher. And it's in the shade Peachy. Lovely. Love that. And just to finish up quickly, I'm going to be using this Beauty Bay bronzer in the shade Fun. So you know that I can drive. As much as I hate it, I hate driving. It is a burden on my soul. But like, I'm obviously mature enough that I realise it has to be done. Well, it doesn't have to be done, but it's a sense of freedom, really. It just kind of means that you can literally just drive anywhere you want. So I might take myself up the coast tonight because I really love this eyeshadow look. And see, whenever I do like a really nice makeup tutorial, I'm like, damn, no one's gonna see this. Because like, I'm obviously in here in the house all day long, and that's just me. That's me in for the day. And it feels like such a shame that nobody gets to see like your work. Do you know, I'm actually gonna go for a more intense highlight. I'm feeling it today, and it's Christmas. 'Tis the season to be blinding, my loves. Oh, what is going on here? Why does that look so dark? I am so heavy-handed sometimes, it sickens my happiness. So, Primark Lipliner in the shade Toffee. It absolutely kills me though how my lips look right now. I think this was the only product I've used that isn't like drugstore. Well, apart from the Inglot highlighter and the all-nighter setting spray, but I've tried to keep everything like drugstore / affordable. So I'm going to be using the Burberry Liquid Lip Velvet. This is just like a really matte whipped lip cream. Kind of like a dupe for, or a dupe would be the NYX matte lip creams, and this is in the shade Light Nude 01. So because it is so light, I like to take just a wee bit, give it a wee squish around there. Do you know what? I've no nail on this finger, so I'm going to use my thumb. This nail broke last week. I think I might actually just do my lower lash line off camera as per usual. Actually, let me know if that annoys you, because I'm sometimes editing thinking, should I have maybe filmed that and maybe have a choice on whether to keep it in or not? But like, I literally do nothing special on my lower lash line, but do let me know because I know I skip it all the time. But I usually only ever skip it whenever I'm literally doing like nothing on it. That's like interesting. I don't know why I'm talking like this and doing this. I look like a pedo. Oh, I only like to use a little bit 3 layers later. It's such a gorgeous colour though, and it's such a beautiful formula. Okay guys, so this comes to the end of this tutorial. Thank you all so much for watching. Of course guys, all the products that I did use in today's tutorial will be linked and listed down below in the description box. And also in the description box will be my Snapchat, Instagram and Twitter, so don't forget to go and follow me on all of those. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Please be kind and look after yourselves and each other, and I shall see you in my next video.